Thanks for tuning in. Joining us today is Stephan, the founder of Shop Like You Give a Damn. As part of our new sustainable venture series, we'll be interviewing new entrepreneurs to learn more about their story and their journey. So, welcome, Stephan.
Thanks
Uh,
for having me.
yeah, definitely, it's a pleasure. Firstly, can you please tell us more about Shop Like You Give a Damn and what inspired you to kind of develop this company?
Oh, that's a good question. To start with, well, Shop Like You Give a Damn is a marketplace, a department store for fashion, cosmetics, and homeware. And then specifically for vegan, fair, and as sustainable as possible fashion, cosmetics, and homeware. We've got over 9,000 products in there now, and we're growing monthly. We're getting more products on and more sellers on every month. I'm really happy with that because it's becoming a really beautiful platform for vegan and fair brands to showcase their products that aspire to change the world for the better. And it actually all happened and started, and I got inspired in Berlin. I was there to run a half a marathon, and I was I had something with my leg, so I couldn't run. So we just went to Berlin to have some beers, and I was and funnily enough, the two people I was running the half marathon with both were injured as well. So we ended up just only drinking beers, and at this one morning in the sunshine, we were drinking a coffee somewhere, and I was just frustrated and almost I was really frustrated and talking about how hard it was for a vegan to find clothing, shoes, etc., without the hassle of having to check the label, and even after to having checked the labels and looking at the garments, etc., still not really know for sure if it's vegan or not. And I was just complaining, and I was I don't know, telling stories about what happened and how I found leather and stuff I thought was vegan. And at this one point, I don't know, after maybe 30 minutes of complaining, one of my friends was like, this could be like an interesting idea. I mean, if you're like having this problem, maybe a lot of people are having this problem. And that was actually the first time I thought about, hey, maybe this whole thing could be something we do something with, we create something with. That was 3.5 years ago already. So it all started with frustration.
Okay, excellent. So as a vegan entrepreneur, what challenges do you have to face, and how do you go about like tackling them? So, like as you said, like from that phase one, from that initial kind of concept, that idea you kind of had. So since then, from now, you've progressed like amazingly. So over that time, you must have had different obstacles. So how have you kind of gone around them or tackled them, of course?
Well, I think the main thing I've learned over time is that time is of the essence. Like, it's the most important thing. You have to exist a long time if you're building something like we've built a marketplace, because you have something it's called a network effect. First, you need like the sellers, the beautiful brands, who make beautiful products, and then you need people who want to buy them. And the more sellers you get, the more people come, and the more people come, the more sellers you can onboard. And this is like a process that's like a stepping stones, right? It's always, if the other one grows, the other one will grow as well. So, but this is a process that takes time, especially if you're going to be onboarding brands. They need to have their technical stuff in order, and we need to have our technical stuff in order. So sometimes we couldn't onboard a brand, and because we had to build something, and that took us like 2 months. So time is really important to just be able to exist long enough. And as you've told me, you have a business on the side as well to maintain yourself, and I have the same. We all did, basically all the founders were with 4 people, and we all had something on the side, making sure that we had food on the table. And it's just a matter of making sure that you're investing less time in the other side, in your main business that puts food on the table, and try to increase the time you put in your passion project, the thing you're hoping to live from eventually, which for me is Shop Like You Give a Damn. And it's just time, and that was the biggest obstacle. How do you create time and that's where investment comes into action. You need money to live, and you need money to do stuff. So I would say learning about investment, because I knew nothing. I didn't have any money. I came from a very poor family. I didn't know any people with money. So for me, buying time literally with money from someone else, that was the thing that helped me overcome obstacles.
Okay, perfect. And now, a few years down the line, um, Shop Like a Give a Damn has great amount of ranges, great amount of products, and you kind of build that success story. So now from there, like, just from top of your head, what is your favorite product from your online collection, or could it be, the first product which you kind of got on board? Is that your favorite, or like, explain to me that kind of feeling, like capturing that first clientele, or
That's actually a really good question. I don't really have a favorite, but if I'm thinking about this at on the spot right now, I would say that not per se a specific product, because it's hard to choose from 9,000 products.
wow.
But I would say I think shoes are my favorite in general, because it's really hard to find shoes that are beautiful, like yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're really beautiful, and it's really hard to come by, like on the streets. If you go to like a shopping mall or whatever, somewhere to a city, and try to find vegan shoes, it's really hard, especially if you want them to be made ethical as well. You want them to be made for a living wage, etc., etc. So I think we add a lot of value there, because we have hundreds of shoes, types of shoe brands, everything, and I think this is the category we sell in most. So looking at financially and commercially, I love them, but I also love that we have them, and we're actually making it easier for every vegan in Europe for now, and hopefully in the world a bit later, to find quality, beautiful vegan shoes.
Amazing. So what is your vision going for the future? So which kind of direction would you like Shop Like a Give a Damn to kind of go in, like from your kind of mindset?
Interesting. So what I would say is, what we want to do is increase our impact, our positive impact, by basically making it so easy to make the better choice that people will have no reason to make the less good choice. So and to make this possible, we have to be everywhere. We have to be in every country. We have to make it easy for everyone everywhere who wants to make the better choice, looking at no animals used, looking at fair conditions for the workers, and looking at using materials that aren't harmful for the planet, and making it accessible for everyone in the world. So that would mean growing and be accessible everywhere. That would be my vision, and I'm hoping to reach that goal somewhere in to a certain extent, of course, somewhere in the upcoming 5 years.
Amazing, yeah. And yesterday I was just watching David Attenborough's new
film. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, unfortunately, but it's on the list.
Yeah, so I don't know, just like your kind of vision and future, it kind of coincided exactly in terms of what so David Attenborough was saying. So yeah, no, I definitely see that vision. And thank you, Stephan, for your time today. And
You're most welcome.
You all the best. And I can definitely say from my side that Shop Like a Give a Damn will go above and beyond. So all the best.
Thanks so much.